YouTube, how's it going? So I technically mean about 4 days ago now, Saturday. This is recording on Wednesday night, so 4 days ago I saw Power Rangers, the contentious Power Rangers in the geek and nerd community. By God, my childhood, they've made it grimdark again. I mean, I'm still waiting for the Sonic Spinball grimdark reboot, so then they've gone too far. Actually, Sonic Spinball is kind of grimdark already. I mean, like, the entire Sonic franchise is pretty gritty when you think about it. And you've got this large scientist taking forest critters and making them into robot batteries. Let's not think about that. Let's think about Power Rangers. So, did I like it? Yes. Now, right away, as someone who likes diversity, etc., as a mixed race individual, like, that was cool, as like someone who's kind of queer, that was cool, and it was good, and representation was well played. My friend of mine and I got into this discussion about whether or not Trini should have dropped the L word or dropped the B word, like, you know, come out fully with her queerness, but I enjoyed how they handled it. The autism representation was so on point, but that doesn't make a good movie. That makes an ethical movie. It makes a movie that's trying to do something in our I'm getting too political. I clapped again. Are you happy, Scorch? I'm not gonna clap. I'm not gonna clap for the rest of this. I almost clapped again. That's set out of my system. So, it doesn't make a good movie. Was the movie good? Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought there was actually a lot of cinematic weight to it. Now, I don't have any clips and stuff. Unless I do, and then Future Sean's gonna sass me. If not, fucking got you, Future Sean. .1 for me. Now, I don't have any footage, most likely, but there was a way that this movie handled pacing and time that more action movies should do. There were down moments when down moments needed to happen. Action occurred when the action needed to, and it didn't dwell. For example, light spoilers, so click ahead to the time code on the screen if you don't want to hear those, but there's a point in the movie where they get hit. They're driving this minivan and they get hit by a train, and the minivan goes spiraling out, and you start to see the destruction, and the movie just cuts to the Red Ranger home in his bed, and it moves on from that. We see compacting of him dealing with the trauma of having done that and not having the memories of all that and dealing with his new powers very quickly. And it focuses more on character interactions, and we get who these people are, not so much through the movie telling us, through the movie having characters chide these characters for not being the way they are and developing, although that does happen, especially with the Red Ranger. And all of them get some time to grow, and you've got this inner core group, and then two more join them, and they work with character development to also correspond with how the group starts to cohese into this whole until they're finally ready to be superheroes and accept their powers and be a union. And they gave the Jesus metaphor to a black kid. That was kind of cool. They gave the Jesus metaphor to a black kid. Good job. But yeah, no, it was a really enjoyable movie. It wasn't nearly as dark as all of the trailers and marketing did. And for all the hoopla about Rita Repulsa's outfit, she's really not in the sexy gear for long. It's like 2 or 3 scenes in the movie probably, and even when they are, you barely see her body. So it's like, why did you honestly put that much effort into it? So yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. It got really cheesy at the end, but it felt good. There's this moment where they get in the Zords and they're running down this canyon, and it's exactly like the old television show, and it's a great callback, but I really did enjoy it a lot. There were points that I didn't like. For the most part, I was always engaged in the movie. There was no part where I was like, oh, why are they still talking? And the banter happened while action was happening on the screen, and they start slow and build up to the point where when they're in the Zords and they've made the Megazord, really have earned it. And they fully embrace this role. The entire movie is coming of age. It's a creation of this universe of... It's almost like the movie slowly says, yes, we know we're different, constantly acknowledging what was the same and what's different from the past, and asking you, just accept it. This is a new translation of your beloved franchise, and to people who don't know those things, it's just enjoyable content in its own right. I forgot to get a donut while out. I was going to pretend it was from Krispy Kreme. It would have actually been from Tim Hortons, because there's no Krispy Kremes in Waterloo. But as far as a lot of people have complained about the product placement in that movie, and as far as I'm concerned, it was hilarious. They embraced it, and there's this running gag. Well, it's not really a running gag. It's a couple scenes where they're very explicitly talking about Krispy Kreme. It's this entire major plot point, but it's freaking hilarious. Gotta be appropriate, no swearing for the kids. So yeah, go see Power Rangers. Totally worth it. It's cleaning up box office. Best Power Rangers movie ever out. Definitely on track to make back and probably do profit from their budget. Especially considering the Krispy Kreme marketing. So you can expect more. In case you didn't know, you probably know by now, there's after credits, but not that important, but definitely sequel baits you hard, and you're like, okay. The new characters, they were lovely. I want to learn so much more about them. Trini and Zach were lovely. They weren't quite as developed as Billy, Tommy, and Kimberly, so I'd like to see more from them in the sequel, especially if they're Jason? Tommy? Names? If I said those names wrong, Future Sean will chide me. And you will in the comments too. Jason, Billy, Kimberly, and the Tommy storyline. And the next one that's being hinted at, I really hope Jason, Kimberly, and Billy, they've got a lot of development. They're kind of pushed aside and they're more established, and we get to see more with the last two members of the core group, while also introducing this new potential Green Ranger. I'm very interested to see if they will do the typical Six Ranger plot where he's the villain and is a good guy, or she. I'm totally up for either or. It could be interesting. We need that gender parity, because that worked out so well in the Canadian Parliament. That joke's for the politically minded Canadians in my feed. All 2 of you, of all 11 of my viewers. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Power Rangers, A+. I might try to do these more often when I go see movies. I don't see movies that frequently, but I'd like to get in the habit of doing it more. Combine that with in the moment reaction. My SD card only records 12 minutes at a time. Oops. Power Rangers, A+. Maybe not A+, like A-, B+. Very good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. If you're looking for a more optimistic and, for the most part, faithful to the essence of your childhood franchise, go give it a watch. Maybe watch it twice. I'll probably go see it again this weekend, honestly. It was a great popcorn flick. It made me think a little bit. It was doing a lot of really cool things with cinematography and editing and time movement that more movies, I think, that are trying to sell themselves as blockbusters should do. It actually was fun. It was really good. Though, I gotta know, like, what's with modern movies and the obsession with the car flip, where you have people and the car's coming and it boops and it like turns turns and flips horizontally and then lands. And so that's a shot I saw in 3 or 4 trailers before Power Rangers. I was perplexed how frequently I've seen that ever since The Dark Knight. Dark Knight did that. It was just really great seeing, and people argued about it. Now everyone's doing it, I guess.